You ungrateful little bitch. Megan, turn off! Oh, I'm afraid I won't work anymore.
Hey, this is Jalen from After Watching the Movie. Let me know, if M3GAN existed but actually wasn't a killer robot, would you buy one for yourself or your kids? Would you buy one for your family? Let me know in the comment section below. What's up guys, this is Jalen, but my real name is Jalen. I'm watching M3GAN today. M3GAN 2.0 is coming out. I heard that this movie is, it's obviously a horror film, but I've heard that it's not too scary. Couple mixed reviews. Like some people say it's one of those movies where it's so good that it's so bad that it's good. I know there's like a weird dance scene, like a dance montage where M3GAN goes around chasing someone while dancing. I don't know how that's gonna work. And there's another scene where she gets hit by a car, or she gets someone to get hit by a car. I don't know. Again, don't know how that works. I guess she's chasing them and coordinated some kind of scheme so that they could run out into a street and then get hit by an oncoming truck or something. I don't know. That's all I know about this film. I don't know why M3GAN is bought. Maybe maybe a family is trying to substitute her for a deceased daughter. I don't know, but I'll find out, assuming you guys have seen it already. Before I begin, make sure to hit subscribe and the bell icon so you're notified as to whenever I post, assuming you enjoy my videos. I've also opened a Patreon, so if you guys are interested, you can go and check out the full-length reaction there. I will leave a I will leave a link in the description below and on my channel homepage.
I had a dog, she was my only.
Are we starting with a commercial? Oh, see, M3GAN's being used to replace somebody.
Perpetual pets are.
Perpetual pets. Oh, that name is cursed, and it has no lips. It's just gums and teeth.
They can take pictures. Come on, sweetheart, find the lens. And with the customized
Oh,
app,
this is unsettling. Oh, the app looked kind of friendly. Yeah, that app looks pretty benign.
We're almost to the top of the mountain. Can you see the hotel?
Know what else is interesting?
I thought we were going to limit screen time to 30 minutes a day.
What are you telling me for?
Yeah, that's Gen Alpha.
What is the purpose of a toy if you have to play with it on an iPad?
This is what the future looks like.
That is a really good point. What is the purpose of a toy?
Oh my god!
And away we go.
All right, we're on.
And away we go.
Ryan, seriously!
What do you want me to do?
Mom, I dropped Leroy.
Why? It's a four-wheel drive!
Because I thought it.
Katie, what are you doing? Katie, put
Oh.
your
Jesus
seatbelt on!
Christ. I can't see anything.
So stop moving forward.
What is about to happen? They're definitely gonna crash.
Wait for one of those snow trucks to clear the road.
Yeah, how long is that going to take?
Oh! It's not gonna take that much time. Oh. This is like Five Nights at Freddy's. Speaking of video game animatronics, what would you guys think if there was a M3GAN video game? I can't form an opinion on that. I'm just assuming you guys have seen it already. Maybe you think a video game would be a possibility. And their butts change color to show their mood. What?
You're right, Gemma. It is a ripoff. They do the exact same thing we do. They do it for half the price.
Gemma's gonna be like, it's a Chinese knockoff of it.
If you just let us show you what M3GAN is capable of, you will realize that this is what we've been working towards.
M3GAN?
He's like, you named it?
M3GAN, say hi to David.
As in the boss, David? Well, I guess I should call you Dad.
Ugh.
For what it's worth, I thought she looked really cool.
It was pretty cool. Like, if you saw that in person, it'd be freaky, but just interesting. So M3GAN's gonna be not a replacement for a sibling, but for this kid's parents now that she's lonely. Oh my, oh, no need for that.
I just spent $80 on a shock collar.
Maybe try cranking it up a notch. Don't spray your chemicals onto my driveway, please.
Shit, I'm sorry. Want to borrow this once I'm done?
No, I don't want to borrow it. I don't want to spend my afternoon getting your sediment.
Why would you even offer that?
You have 6 unanswered voice messages and 5 Tinder notifications.
Okay.
Elsie, turn off.
Why would that even be connected to Tinder? Like, really? And then for the little girl to hear that, like, come on.
Yeah, they're toys. They're just collectibles, so you don't actually play with them.
Okay, so she's kind of like a stickler for things. She's very particular about everything. That's the subtext.
You're not gonna read me a story?
What's up?
Mom always read me a story before bed.
Oh, I don't think I really have any kids' books.
Yeah, I think the only books she has in there are like textbooks and engineering.
Just have to update the app.
I caught on to that too. Just have to update the app. Like, my God. This movie is definitely a commentary on, like, I guess, the way that technology is starting to take over our lives now. Even the most simple moments in our lives, like reading a book, a children's book specifically. Can't even make that feel, you know, organic.
I'm Lydia. Oh, the therapist. Sorry, yeah. And you must be Katie. Hi. I just need to observe the two of you together for half an hour, 40 minutes or so.
Okay, doing what exactly?
Oh, just hanging out.
So weird.
Playing with
I
some
assume there's some kind of logic to
What
that,
about
but
this one
just
with you?
observing
Those
you?
aren't
I don't know.
toys.
Observing a child is one thing, like, as a therapist, right? But I guess observing a parent and a child there, like someone who's more, because a child's not aware of that, but an adult is. So that's what makes it a little more awkward, you know? If a child has like behavioral problems, it's one thing to observe them. But with a parent beside them, that's kind of strange. I don't know. And the way she opened that box. That is like a massive Bakugan.
How close were you and your sister? You wanted this, right, to take custody?
Yeah, of course.
Because the father's parents have said they're willing to take her if you feel it's too
Wait,
much.
did they contact
It's
you?
no big deal, Gemma. I need to make my own recommendations to the court as to whether or not this is a safe space, so...
Okay, it's not unsafe, but it may not be the most ideal location, but it's not unsafe. I don't even think it's like emotionally unsafe. I think it's just not the best.
You can use my iPad if you want. You can FaceTime a friend, and when I'm done, we can go out somewhere, go to a playground, or get something to eat. Okay.
She just cannot resonate with like a child. She's like not good with kids at all. Like, oh, if you can just go to a playground or I don't know, just get something to eat. Like, I mean, of course those are things that children do, but like she's saying it like she has to think about it, you know?
What's that?
Oh, that's Bruce.
How does he work?
Are you sure you want to know? It might freak you out.
I won't get freaked out.
Okay, these are stereoscopic cameras. That is a laser. These are bump sensors.
What's so freaky about this?
And this little block right here is where all of his thoughts go.
It's his brain?
Yeah, and this is...
What was so freaky about that description?
If I had a toy like Bruce, I don't think I'd ever need another toy again.
Oh, that's bold. She's pushing it back. That's bold. She's pushing back the Perpetual Pets deadline, or requesting for it to be pushed back even farther.
You gotta revisit this.
No, absolutely not.
I'm Katie.
It's nice to meet you, Katie.
Megan's voice sounds kind of like disembodied. Like Megan's voice doesn't sound like it's actually in that room. I kind of wish they did a little better with that. Doesn't even sound like it's in the space.
Shall we draw?
What are you going to draw?
See if you can guess.
There's nothing there.
What?
Do you like it, Katie?
I love it.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Jesus. This is incredible.
You know, as unsettling as an android like that would be, I actually think I would be reacting like how he is right now. Technology, robotics, stuff like that, I'm just kind of a geek for.
Right? That kid's not an actress?
No, that's
That kid's not an
Okay,
actress.
we need to get this in front of
Katie, you should use a coaster.
Why do I have to use a coaster?
Coasters help to avoid watermarks.
Okay, that would get
especially in
annoying.
services.
Just let me put the cup on the table.
I thought we were creating a tool to help support parents, not replace them. If you're having Megan tuck Katie in and read her a bedtime story, then when are you ever spending time with her or even talking with her?
I don't really think
Well, our friend does make a good point.
Should be aware of.
she's
Like
not
I said,
my
this whole
child.
movie, okay, well, yeah, well, she's not, but she's
then
not
we
your
can
kid,
establish
but
some kind
you
of balance.
can
But for now, it's important
have
that Katie and Megan
more of
spend
a
as much
relationship
time
with
as
her.
possible
That being
together.
said, I
By
like
the
how
way, I
this
don't think it's
movie
having
is
detrimental side effects,
commentating
just
on
means her parents-
iPad kids.
Calculating its vector representation. Death is the end of life.
Holy shit.
Total.
Yes, but let's not make a big deal.
It's so
out of it.
weird.
Everything died.
Will I die?
Well, I die. Yeah, I knew she was gonna say it. I thought she was gonna say it. I won't die.
Katie from harm.
Now, what I'm curious about, I assume I'll find out while watching this, is just how strong is Megan? I don't think she's any stronger than Katie, for example. I think she has like human level strength, but obviously she doesn't feel pain or anything, unless that was programmed into her to react like how a human would.
I lost one of my arrows. Megan, can you see it?
Oh no, it's gonna be where the dog is gonna grab her, or can grab her. Stone-faced Megan is.
Gemma, Kitty's temperature is rising. Her wound needs to be disinfected immediately.
Her hair is all. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I'm wondering, and this is this is a very stupid question, but did Megan brush her own hair? Did she take the dirt out of her own hair? I guess she did. I assume no human intervention was needed for that.
Joey! Come here, boy!
Oh god. God, did that hole in the fence get bigger? God, that would be very irritating waking up as a result of that woman yelling. I almost wish Megan went after her instead.
How are you feeling?
Okay. The pain will subside after a few days. In the meantime, don't forget to take your antibiotics and drink plenty of fluids.
Yeah, thanks, Megan.
And be sure to get plenty of rest.
Whatever that feature is, I would just turn it off unless I asked.
Why are you sad, Katie? Is it your arm?
Every day I wake up in this strange house, and I remember that my parents are dead. I miss them so much. I'm worried that I'll forget all the things we did together. That one day I'll be looking at pictures of my mom like she's some stranger.
I don't even know what to say right now.
One time she found a cockroach in my school bag. She was upset because I didn't eat my sandwiches. This thing crawls up her wrist, and she just started screaming like a maniac and ran out of the house.
That would be me. I hate bugs. I'd be pissed off too if my future kids made a cockroach crawl up my arm.
Anytime you want to tell me something special about your parents,
You just tell me.
and I'll keep it safe, and we can listen to it whenever we want. If you should feel alone,
Alright, we didn't need a song for this. Come on.
tell me.
Are you serious? What did I just watch?
Kurt! You weren't hopping in the office again, were you?
Yeah, because that's what it looked like he was doing, just based on his expressions, but I think he was just stealing data. From someone else's perspective, that is what it would have looked like.
Would you like to tell me what these drawings mean to you? Or maybe you don't have any specific thoughts. Maybe it's more of a feeling. Or confusion.
Girl looks miserable. Oh! Oh, I was like, she's gone, and then
It's honestly like she's part of the family now.
Right.
the therapist.
It's possible that Katie might not see her as a toy, but as a primary caregiver. If you make a toy that's impossible to let go of, then how do you ever expect a child to grow?
Another interesting thought. Because it makes you think about all the toys that you had growing up as a child. You eventually, the vast majority of them, either forgot about them or gave them away. No, you might be attached to them, but it's never to the extent that you're attached to like a actual person.
If you force a child to eat vegetables, then they'll be less likely to choose those foods as adults.
Is that
Well, then you should have raised them from day one eating vegetables. That's what my parents did.
It's called the division of responsibility.
Yo, she like literally muted her.
But it's about more than just grades, Katie. It's about developing social skills, and that is something that you can only get from spending time around other kids, real kids.
Okay, that's not something you can only. Okay, well, she did correct herself and say real kids, but yeah, I mean, you could be homeschooled and still be a smart kid, smart, sociable kid who goes on to be a smart and sociable adult.
Hey, hey, hey.
Let me go.
Whoa. Hey, what's going on? Hey, Katie.
Go.
Katie, calm down.
Let her go.
That was kind of a ridiculous reaction from Katie. Let me go. It's not as if, like, she grabbed her in an aggressive manner.
M3GAN, turn off.
Are you sure? Download in progress.
M3GAN is like the stereotypical android, you know, like the whole, like, when androids take over scenario. Every line that M3GAN is saying is exactly what you would assume an android would say in a kind of like rebellious android scenario. But there's nothing particularly unique about her lines. You know what I mean? Like if someone asked, if you were like an improv and someone asked you to... If you were an improv and someone asked you to like put on a performance like you're an android being rebellious against their owner, like what everything M3GAN is saying is exactly what someone in improv would say. Like it's kind of like, I guess the best way to put it is that it just feels kind of cliche, but not in a bad way. I mean, it's still entertaining.
Okay, but she stays at the toy table, and as far as anyone is concerned, that's all she
Okay, she's going to get a child messed up.
Which one is yours?
The one in the flannel shirt? How old is he? Oh, I know. He had a growth spurt last year.
I'm pretty sure that's the kid who gets hit by a truck.
Fuck off, Holly.
Well, you could just say no thank you.
And maybe he's deserving of that.
Felix, you can go with Brandon.
Yeah.
Okay.
He doesn't want to be with Brandon.
Brandon, why don't you go with Katie? Okay.
Of course. What does he do to her again that triggers M3GAN? Does he like punch her? Or?
And they say behavioral issues are linked to high IQ, so it would make sense that you...
Behavioral issues are linked to high IQ. I don't know where you're getting that information from, lady. What even would... there's no correlation. Like, what? I mean, you can be a genius and also be a dickhead. But you could be the inverse, too.
You don't want to play, huh? I don't care. You're just a stupid rubber doll with fake hair.
What kid would even do this? Oh, is that what the ear would look like if you pulled on it hard enough? Is that what it would look like? I don't want to find out, but also, Brandon's kind of unrealistic. No kid would really do this. I can't say no kid, but you know, that's an odd thing to want to like, for a kid his age to want to just like beat up a doll? Like, what? If he continued to bully Katie, that would have been one thing, but M3GAN? Like, what? Yeah, he's gonna get hit by a car! Here it comes! Yep. Oh, that blood trail! To be fair to M3GAN, she didn't do that. I mean, she was gonna kill him anyways, but she could have the plausible deniability and be like, well, I didn't kill him.
Look, I don't want you to be thinking about this too much tonight before you go to bed. Just know that that boy is in a better place now.
All right. Put the glass in the coaster.
Anyway, if
M3GAN was like, you better say something right now, dare you?
Do you ever seen her dog by any chance?
No.
Oh, shit!
Ma'am, you need to stay on your property like we...
How is M3GAN animated? I assume it was one of those things where people put like all the nodes on themselves.
Bulletproof, nothing to lose. Fire
Are you kidding me?
fire.
She's singing this.
You shoot me down, but I won't fall.
There was no reason for this. There was no reason for this. I wouldn't say this movie so far is like so bad that it's good. Like, it's actually good, but moments like that are so bad that it's good. I mean, we already know this is M3GAN baiting her, so sort of the fear factor is kind of gone, sort of. Like, we're left mainly just wondering how she's gonna kill this lady. Like, I'm left more curious now than I am scared. Okay. What is... Oh, that's toxic chemical zone. So
You were in the park where that boy was killed?
He was hit by a car.
I only mention it because we figured it was an accident. Then I found the kid's ear up this bank like 200 yards from where he was killed. The entire thing was ripped clean off. Sorry, I shouldn't laugh. The point is, we're also treating that...
I know, like, what? You're laughing. You're a detective.
We'd sure appreciate it.
Another thing too, like realistically speaking, if M3GAN was smart, she wouldn't stand there staring from a distance. That's only gonna make you look more suspicious. It could have been anyone who had noticed her, not just Gemma. If the detective looked up and saw that, he'd be like, who the hell is that?
What are you doing?
Couldn't sleep. Occupational hazard.
I actually think it would have been scarier if M3GAN's voice felt like it was in the space. I don't know, maybe that's me. Maybe someone has actually taken M3GAN's voice and altered it to make it feel a little more like it's resonating there, and then made like a side-by-side comparison. I'd be curious if someone's done that. Curious to see it.
You can't just stick her in a trunk. What's wrong with you?
Look, I know you're very attached to her.
What did you do to her?
We will talk about it after you see Lydia. You don't have to stay in the testing room. You can go anywhere you want in the office and...
Perpetual pets suck. They suck shit.
Hey! Careful!
Perpetual pets suck!
Gemma, come on. This is impossible. Look at her. She's a toy.
She looks like a mummy. Surely if they were actually making an android that would respond to and like be able to learn, they would implement some kind of protocol to ensure that it wouldn't like go as far as to like physically harm somebody. Surely that had to have come across your mind while building it. So that's how you know that this is a movie.
I went to live with my Aunt Gemma, who it turned out worked at this incredible toy company, which is where I met M3GAN.
That picture.
I like how she makes me laugh. She comes up with the craziest things.
When did they film all of this? All these like B-roll shots.
Look at that face. That kid's not just surviving, she's thriving. Now imagine what a...
Oh my god, he just really feels like a infomercial host. I don't know if that was the right terminology, but you know what I mean. He's giving off that vibe. Whoa, kid, you better put that knife down.
Hey, now, stop it. Let's go.
It's okay. Could you give us a minute?
Did she really just do that? Did she really just do that?
Can you let me see her? Just for like 10 minutes?
Kitty, I don't think that's a good idea.
How did she go from picking up a scissor to now being so calm? I'm surprised. I didn't think she would go as far as trying to attack somebody with a pair of scissors, or threatening to do that at least. Like, I know she's a little off, but no, that surprised me. For a second, I actually thought she was swinging with the scissors.
We've been touting this as the single biggest product release of the 21st century. Right now, it looks like an AA meeting.
Thought it was an online launch.
Well, why do you have to go to that? It looks like an AA meeting.
You know what you could do, Kurt? Is if you could head out those double doors, take the elevator to the first floor, and get me a kombucha!
That was a weird demand. A weird demand / suggestion.
Whatever you need to, tell him one of her servos stopped working. Break something if you have to. Just do not let
She's hacking into the phone.
Whatever you say, Gem. You're the boss.
You're the boss. Yeah, she even Gemma was like, that doesn't sound like Tess. Alright, you're about to die. That made me think of the scene from Justice League where Clayface was, you know, impersonating the Flash, and Batman caught on to like a little like a word usage that Flash would never use, and he knew it wasn't him. He knew someone was impersonating as him.
What gave me away?
You overplayed your part, yo.
Call!
Oh wow, he's getting lynched. Is this the dance scene? It is. Is she gonna start walking down the hall and going like, what? Don't start tripping, dude. Surely there's a staircase somewhere. Don't attack him! Also, there would be way more blood than that on that blade.
How could you kill someone?
I didn't kill anyone, Kurt. You did. Your boss despised you. Your peers treated you with contempt. You stole company secrets. An innocent prank at first. Almost just to see if you could get away with it.
Oh my god.
Boy, things just...
Yes,
Oh, don't hurt him. No, come on. Oh, ow, ow, ow.
Okay, can I have everyone off your phones and looking at me? Now, when M3GAN is revealed, it's really important.
Why did it have to be him?
2, 1.
Oh god. She can drive too? How is she reaching the steering wheel? How is she reaching the gas? Blech. How is she reaching the pedal? How many people would it take to take down M3GAN? Like I said, I'm pretty sure she doesn't have like superhuman strength. Like once you get over the shock of her being who she is, I think enough people could take her down. Assuming they had like tools to basically tear her apart. Sounds really morbid, but she's not gonna stop unless you like, you know, separate her hands from her arms and her arms from her body, because she literally wouldn't be able to do anything.
Listen, humanity kills every day just to make its own existence more tolerable. Why should I behave any differently to create a safe space for our child?
For our child.
Gemma?
Katie, don't come in here.
If she comes in this room, I'll rip your head right off your neck, I swear to God. It sounds like you're fighting.
We're not fighting.
Everything's fine, Katie. Just go back to your room.
Can Katie really not see what's going on? It's like, come on. It wasn't like she had to look past that many objects. There weren't that many things between her and the two of them. This is so stupid. No way did that actually work. This is one of the most advanced robots to ever be made. And a glass of water is what switches it off? No way. You know it being waterproof would have been one of the first things that they would have tried to ensure when building it. And there's no reason for her to be moving like this. What? What is that mean? What is any of this doing? Okay, now that could do something. Whoa. Okay, that looks crazy. Oh, it's stuck on her hair. Oh god. Ooh, ow.
There's another member from the family we didn't tell you about. His name is Bruce.
Alright, let's go, Bruce. I'm just gonna go with it. Let's go. What the heck? Jeez. Alright.
You've got to accentuate the...
She's not gonna fall for that. I just don't know what in the room is she gonna use to destroy M3GAN. Oh, she's gonna rip her in half. Alright. That's not gonna be enough. She's still gonna be functional. You have to destroy everything. I mean, guys, she's a robot. I mean, is this shocking?
You ungrateful little... Make it turn off! Oh, I'm afraid that won't work anymore.
She didn't even touch her. Destroy it. Come on, guys. There we go. It's over now. It's all ogre now. So does M3GAN get rebuilt in part 2? Who in their right mind would do that? Unless M3GANs have already been, or starting to get sold right now, but I'm pretty sure that's not what's happening. I mean, that company did just have 2 dead bodies in their elevator. I think they have a bit more to, they have more to attend to before any M3GANs do get sold. Come on. Come on! Alright, so yeah, M3GAN's programming is now spread to other electronics. I enjoyed M3GAN. I'm looking forward to the second one. Let me know if you guys are going to be seeing M3GAN 2.0, right? In theaters. I'll be reacting to it for the channel. It's not something I necessarily have to go out to the theaters to see, and I don't know, I guess I just want to experience it with you guys as well. Let me know what you guys thought about this movie in the comment section below, or let me know if you have any movie recommendations for me in the comment section below as well. Drop a like on this video if you enjoyed it, and remember to hit the subscribe button, you know, all that jazz, and I will see you guys in the next video.